Des Amis got started actually through West Island Citizen Advocacy. I was working there and my mother was the director, if you can imagine, and she had come to the conclusion that there were so many people on the West Island who had a mental illness who did not have a place to live. And so she decided, this is crazy, we need to have a place where people who have a mental illness can live. And she got in touch with the technical resource group CDH, and we started the project from there. We started with the building behind me, Farley House, in '93, and there were such a great need on the West Island for housing for people with mental illness that in 2005, again, I got in contact with CDH and we began the process of building Heron House, which is right over there. Well, the surrounding community, when you're doing a project like this, is always a serious consideration. And so we had to go to the Pierrefonds City Council and we had to present the program, how it was going to work, what kinds of people were going to be living here, what the supports were, and how safe it was going to be, because people were worried about that.
We have lots of applications, people contacting us every week, asking how can they apply, is there a waiting list? And there is, and most residents, once they get accepted here, they can stay forever as long as they meet the criteria of being able to take care of themselves, take their medication, live fairly independently. So there aren't many openings, and I know that there's a big need.
I've been living at Des Amis for about 5 years. I remember being excited to move in because I waited 11 years to get a call back. I already knew most of the people from different community activities and events. My living situation before was chaotic. It was moving almost every year, living in very horrible relationship situations, struggling to pay bills in general. I've been on my own since I was 17 because I was in foster care for a while. So I knew how to survive, how to live on my own, but it was hard.
Oh, I've been living in Des Amis for 20 years. Oh, I was so happy because I used to live in Lachine, and it was difficult there. People are on drugs down there. When I moved in here, I was shocked that when they said, you're gonna live here, you've been chosen. And I wasn't expecting an answer like that. So when I saw the place, wonderful, well-built, beautiful, clean, everything. It's my home. It's my home for life.
I believe I've been living here for about 14 years, if I'm not mistaken. My parents found this place and I was lucky enough, there was an opening for an apartment very shortly after I applied to be on the waiting list, and I was fortunate enough to get in quickly, so that's how that happened. It's been a positive thing on my life since I moved in 14 years ago. I think it's been a good experience, absolutely, yes.
My role here at Des Amis is as a support worker. We meet once a week, then we make sure that they're keeping up with their treatments. And once a week we have a cooking group and an arts and crafts group where they can come and socialize. During normal times I run a philosophy group where they can come and socialize and talk about philosophy and the history of Western philosophy. And the atmosphere here is quite nice. It's welcoming and it's calm. Supported housing like this improves their lives drastically, because without housing like this, it would really fall on the families to take care of them, to house them. Disability payments right now from the government aren't enough for you to have an apartment by yourself. This place allows them to have their own apartment, their own dignified life,